Tonight on Ctv3 News, tragic New Year's Eve accident claims life of 29-year-old motorcyclist from Orange Walk. Orange Walk man arrested for illegal ammunition possession at New Year's celebration. And the new year brought new babies for the old capital and Orange Walk. These are some of the stories we have for you tonight in our newscast for Thursday, January 2nd, 2025.
The New World screwworm is a serious threat to livestock, pets, wildlife, and even humans. It begins when a female fly lays her eggs in a wound or mucous membranes of a live, warm-blooded animal. These eggs hatch into larvae that burrow into the flesh and feed on living tissue, causing severe damage if left untreated.
Monitoring your animals regularly is key. Check your livestock and pets for any wounds. No matter how small, even something as tiny as a tick bite can attract New World screwworm flies.
Clean and treat all wounds immediately. Keep them covered and monitor them for any signs of infection or larvae. Early treatment is critical to stopping screwworm infestations. If you suspect an infestation, notify your local authority, PAHA, BLPA, or the Ministry of Agriculture right away. Quick action can prevent the spread and protect your livestock and community.
Together, we can protect our livestock industry by preventing New World screwworm from entering Belize. Stay vigilant, treat wounds, and report any signs to the proper authorities. Stay informed, stay protected.
Good evening with your news, also simulcast on Fiesta FM 106.7. I am Joanna Rodriguez. There was a fatal traffic accident reported here in Orange Walk on New Year's Eve as Belizeans were preparing to welcome the new year. According to police, officers were called out to the entrance of Douglas Village shortly before 11 p.m. on the 31st of December. There they found the motionless body of a Hispanic male person with a large cut wound to the head and injuries to the face. The victim was identified as 29-year-old Julian Ezekiel Mendez of San Juan Village. Reports are that Mendez was driving his black leaf and motorcycle from Douglas to San Juan when he lost control of the cycle and was flung to the side of the road, causing him fatal head and body injuries. At this time, police are yet to determine if alcohol was a factor in this most recent incident, as Mendez's body awaits a post-mortem examination. A 29-year-old Orange Wacania was arrested and charged over the New Year's holidays for being in possession of illegal ammunition during a police search at a nightclub on New Year's Day. Police reported that a search on 29-year-old Alfredo Eliezer Casanova at a local nightclub in town in the wee hours of January 1st resulted in the discovery of 8 9mm rounds of ammunition inside one of his pockets. Authorities say he failed to present a firearm license when asked. He was consequently arrested and charged with the offense of possession of ammunition without a gun license. Casanova appeared today inside the Orange Walk lower court where he pled guilty to the offense. As it was his first run-in with the law, Casanova was imposed a fine of $2,500, which he is to pay forthwith. A violent incident marred the New Year celebrations on La Isla Bonita as Reynaldo Pop, a construction worker, was attacked just minutes before midnight on January 1st. The incident occurred in the San Mateo area north of the bridge at approximately 11:25 p.m. According to police reports, Pop was assaulted by 3 unidentified men, one of whom wielded a machete and inflicted a severe chop wound to Pop's face. San Pedro police have launched an investigation into the incident and are actively seeking the 3 assailants for questioning. In a tragic start to the new year, a 4-year-old girl was injured by a stray bullet in the Jane Osher neighborhood shortly after midnight on Wednesday, January 1st, 2024. The incident occurred around 12:05 a.m. just as families across the area celebrated the arrival of the new year. According to authorities, the young girl, whose identity has not been disclosed, was with her family igniting fireworks when she was grazed by a bullet. Her mother, Tamira Jones, recounted the moments leading up to the incident, explaining that she was holding her daughter as the festivities began. Moments later, the child expressed pain to her mother, prompting immediate concern. The minor was rushed to the hospital. Medical staff performed an X-ray which confirmed the source of the injury. Doctors successfully removed a bullet fragment from the girl's left arm. Fortunately, her injuries are not considered life-threatening, and she is expected to recover. Police are currently investigating the shooting, although no charges have been filed as of now. Authorities are urging anyone with information regarding the incident to reach out to their nearest police station. A shooting incident has left one man injured in Belize City. The victim has been identified as 21-year-old Shimar Gillett, a resident of the area. According to initial reports, Gillett was walking home along Gibnut Street when a vehicle stopped alongside him. In a shocking turn of events, an unidentified individual from inside the vehicle opened fire, striking Gillett in his left arm. Authorities have launched an investigation into the incident, seeking to understand the circumstances that led to the shooting and to identify the assailant. Coming up next, U.S. tourist drowns near St. George's Key. Stay tuned.
El gusano barrenador del Nuevo Mundo representa una amenaza importante para el ganado, las mascotas y los seres humanos. Puede provocar graves pérdidas si no se controla rápidamente. Actualmente no está presente en Belice. Es por eso que la detección temprana es crucial para evitar su propagación. Ayudemos a mantenerlo fuera. No traiga animales de otros países ilegalmente. Si nota gusaneras en heridas inusuales, infórmelo de inmediato. Llame a Baja al 824-4872 o envíe un mensaje de texto al 670-7003. Juntos podemos trabajar para mantener a nuestro país libre del gusano barrenador del Nuevo Mundo y salvar animales. Este mensaje es presentado por Baja, OIRSA, IICA, USDA y el Ministerio de Agricultura, Seguridad Alimentaria y Empresas.
A U.S. visitor lost his life earlier today. Reports are that the man, who is said to be in his 60s, drowned near St. George's Key this morning. He has been identified as Florida, USA resident Rajendran Nair, 67 years of age. His body was transported to the morgue in Belize City via boat. Details are still forthcoming as this is a developing story. The matter is now being investigated. A tragic incident unfolded. According to reports, emergency responders were alerted to the scene after Nair failed to resurface while swimming. Despite efforts to rescue him, he was pronounced dead at the scene. His body was subsequently transported to the morgue in Belize City via boat. Authorities are currently investigating the circumstances surrounding the drowning to determine the exact details of the incident. Authorities are on the lookout for 33-year-old Emerson Garnett, also known as Jimbo, in connection with a violent stabbing incident that has left one man hospitalized. The attack occurred late last night on Pitter Street in the Old Capitol. According to police reports, the victim, identified as Mervyn Marin, suffered multiple stab wounds, at least 4 during the confrontation. Upon arrival at the KHMH, Marin provided cops with a description of his assailant, identifying Garnett as the individual responsible for the attack. Despite the brutal nature of the incident, police have reported that Marin is currently in stable condition and receiving the necessary medical attention. This isn't the first time Garnett has been involved in an incident. In April 2024, a viral video showed Garnett assaulting a man, Mark Aviles, in a violent attack that included throwing a toilet bowl at the victim. Garnett was later charged with 2 counts of common assault and fined $505. In September of 2024, Garnett was involved in a separate incident involving a burglary where over $4,000 worth of jewelry was stolen from an apartment in the Butterwood Bay area. He was arrested for burglary and later released on bail. He was granted bail of $5,000, but due to an outstanding court debt of $505, Garnett was unable to pay and was remanded to the Belize Central Prison until October 28th. A man from Roaring Creek Village is left without shelter after his son allegedly set his family home on fire following a heated argument on New Year's Day. The incident occurred shortly after noon. Albert Cardenas Sr. reported to police that he had engaged in a disagreement with his son, during which his son allegedly threatened both him and his brother. The altercation escalated quickly, leading to the destructive fire that consumed the family home and all its belongings. Cardenas Sr.'s son has been taken into custody and is expected to face charges related to the incident. In a joyful annual tradition, Belize City celebrated the arrival of the first baby of the new year today, recognizing the proud mother, Mrs. Pope, whose newborn made their debut just minutes past midnight on January 1st, 2025. Mrs. Pope, who checked into the hospital on December 31st, was honored with special care packages for both herself and her new child during the event, which aims to commemorate the hopeful beginning of a fresh calendar year. The celebration highlights the joy of new beginnings and the community's support for families as they embark on their parenting journeys.
In a heartwarming start to the new year, Glenda Pop, a 19-year-old mother, made her way to the Carl Houston Memorial Hospital on the evening of December 31, 2024, unknowingly embarking on a journey that would lead her to become the mother of the first baby born in 2025. After a tense few hours, Pop welcomed her healthy baby boy into the world at precisely 12:15 a.m. on January 1, 2025. Sister Estella Flowers, Unit Manager for Maternity, Labor and Delivery at KHMH, expressed her excitement about the occasion.
Actually, we were expecting, majority of the time on the 31st, we usually have 4 or 5 people to come in to deliver on the 1st. But Miss Glenda Pop, she was the first one that came in on the 31st of December at 8 p.m. with 8 centimeters. And when she delivered, it was 12:15 p.m. on the 1st, right? So when 12 o'clock came, right, she was fully dilated and ready to push, and she pushed, she delivered a healthy male neonate at 12:15 a.m., right, weighing 6 pounds 3 ounces. And the nurses that delivered her was Nurse Elamin, Maya Elamin, and Nurse Ortiz, along with an intern, Dr. Fernandez.
Amidst the joyful atmosphere, Aisha Trapp, Marketing Manager at Santiago Castillo Limited, recognized Pop's achievement by presenting her with a care package designed to support her as she embarks on her motherhood journey.
For as long as I can remember, we've been doing this for 20 plus years, and even before I've been with Sancas. So we couldn't start the new year, of course, without having blessed the babies. I have to say babies, guys, because we don't only give the baby born at KHMH, but we do give babies from all different public hospitals. We've checked, and so far San Ignacio had a baby boy. He was born 12:02 a.m. and Dangriga had 3. They had 2 females and 1 male. The first female was born at 9:02 a.m. So we continue to check and see if any other babies were born. We did check also the private hospitals, because we do give all the babies that were born for the new year a package. The items are selected based on the policies from the hospital, putting breastfeeding first. Of course, we don't give any milk substitute in the package. We give Ovaltine, which helps with the production of breast milk. We also give 7C's vitamins. We give, of course, Huggies diapers and wipes, and we give Jergens products, which, of course, adds to self-care for the mom. We know that after having a newborn, it's very tough on the mom, so we do give products for the mom and baby, Kotex, of course, for mommy. So we've added a little every year based on the policy of the hospital, and we do check with them before we give the packages.
Santiago Castillo Limited will award a package valued at $100 to the mother who delivered the first child of 2025 in all public and private hospitals. Elmer Cornejo, Ctv3 News.
It's a new year and a new baby for Noelia Hidalgo and her family. Their new addition, Madeline Alea, earned the title of first baby born in Orange Walk in the new year. The baby was born at the Northern Regional Hospital at 1:38 p.m. on Wednesday. Baby Madeline was scheduled to be born on December 30th. However, she kept her anxious family waiting for a few days instead, marking the perfect way to start 2025 for her family. Baby Madeline was born healthy at 7 pounds, 8 ounces. She is the second child born to mom, Noelia, who told us in an off-camera interview that she is very happy with her new bundle of joy and excited to start 2025 with her little family. And there is more news after the break. Stay tuned.
The New World screwworm poses a significant threat to livestock, pets, and humans. It can cause severe losses if not controlled quickly. Currently, it is not present in Belize. That is why early detection is crucial to prevent its spread. Let us help to keep it out. Don't bring animals from other countries illegally. If you notice maggots, larvae, or worms in unusual wounds, report them immediately. Call Baja at 824-4872 or text 670-7003. Together we can work to keep our country safe from the New World screwworm and save animals. This message was brought to you by Baja, OIRSA, AICA, USDA, and the Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security, and Enterprise.
The Belize Port Authority BPA raised the water taxi passenger fee by $3 for fares between $10 and $100. This became effective on January 1st, 2025. This adjustment follows the Water Taxi Amendment Regulations SI number 129 of 2022. The BPA said due to the economic impact of COVID-19, the BPA had temporarily reduced the fee to $2 to assist both operators and passengers. With the recovery of the economy, the BPA will now revert to the full fee, which will be applied to tickets purchased on or after the 1st of January 2025, the BPA said in its announcement statement. It added that the fee increase, this adjustment, is necessary to ensure the continued safety, security, and maintenance of maritime services. The police department has officially announced that the Domestic Violence Unit has been renamed the Gender-Based Violence Response and Investigative Unit, GVRIU, effective January 1st, 2025. According to a memo, this change reflects the department's commitment to addressing gender-based violence, GBV, in all its forms, including domestic violence, sexual violence, human trafficking, and harassment. The decision, made after extensive consultations with stakeholders, aligns with the department's evolving mission to combat violence beyond domestic context and ensure inclusivity for individuals of all genders, ages, and communities. The new name aligns with our evolving mission to address violence not only within domestic contexts, but also in diverse scenarios where individuals face violence based on their gender, gender identity, or sexual orientation. Gender-based violence encompasses a wide range of harmful acts, including but not limited to domestic violence, sexual violence, human trafficking, and harassment. The memo says that improved data collection and analysis methods will be used to better track trends and inform policy development. The department has instructed all police commanders to update references to the new unit name in internal and external communications. This change also aligns with the international framework such as the United Nations commitments to combating GBV and promoting equality. And that's the news. We invite you to join us for another newscast on Friday, January 3rd here on Ctv3 News and Face FM 106.7. Remember that to read a text version of the news, you can visit our website at ctv3belizenews.com. You can also log on to our Facebook page for current stories at facebook.com/ctv3belizenews or our YouTube channel at Ctv3 News BZ. Thank you for watching and listening. Good night.